So here I stand in the middle of prayer. Today is Hoshannah-Rabbah. I'm standing on a beautiful Sunday. The weather is beautiful. Everyone else is still in the sukkah. But I was struck as soon as we got to Psalm 136. Some of us know the melody. It goes, Hodun l'Adonai ki tov ki le'olam chasto. It's beautiful. It's a series of verses that talks about how throughout Jewish history, biblical history, and beyond, we have had an experience where God's goodness, God's graciousness has taken care of us. And we have a custom at Netivot Shalom and probably elsewhere that the verses that talk about God's beneficence, God's leadership, God's liberation of the Israelites, of us, we sing it with full voice. And when we get to the sections that talk about, in order for that to be true, God caused the Egyptians to suffer. God took care of us by defeating kings like Og and others, and we sing them in a very subdued voice because we don't take them out of the biblical text. We don't take them out of the Siddur, the prayer book, but we do not sing them with relish. We wish that our liberation would come and everyone's liberation would come at no one's expense, that no other people would be subdued or deposed or hurt. No pain needs to happen for people to become free. That's what a religious person believes. And yet, biyad chazakah v'zroa netuyah, with a strong arm and an outstretched hand, there's something very powerful about what that metaphor means. That's what it takes for liberation to happen. We say, God, you took us out. Biyad chazakah, with a strong arm, v'zroa netuyah, and an outstretched arm. That strong arm actually needed to pull us out from other people's arms that were seeking to hurt. This last week saw 3 mass shootings in the United States. Murders of parents in front of their children in Israel. And then stabbings and more attacks in Israel over these last 2 days. We're going to Shmini Atzeret. It's a day at the end of Sukkot where we believe God says, don't go so fast, stay with me. But this Hoshannah-Rabbah, where we wave our lulav and etrog for the last time in 6 directions, I think we're actually saying to God, God, don't go away. We have every need for your help. Yes, we pray for a day where it takes no one's outstretched arms, no strength for everyone to be free and safe. But in this world of ours, as we have it, as we find it, as we struggle in it, and as we determine the path forward so that we can lead ourselves to safety and freedom, so that we can liberate everybody, because all of us are intertwined. We know that every once in a while, yad chazakah, a strong arm, and zroa netuyah, and an outstretched arm, are the way to take care of each other. It is a harsh reality, but we shake in 6 directions with a lulav and etrog. Once we put that down today, we're going to continue shaking in every direction until we don't need a yad chazakah and a zroa netuyah. We're going to be a yad chazakah and a zroa netuyah. On a day like today, it is hard to feel the joy that a holiday demands. But as a Jew, I am grateful that I'm demanded to feel some joy, to feel hope, because there are days like today where it feels pretty far away. But that's not a choice I get to make. I'm called to have hope. I'm called to experience joy. And I'm called to experience and be God's yad chazakah and zroa netuyah. We are called to be that strength so that we can all taste just a little bit more hope in this world. Chag Sameach.